You are listening to the Perfectly Placed podcast.
Perfectly placed, right where you need it. Perfectly placed, go on and repeat it. Press play, stay close, you'll feel the spark. Perfectly placed, right from the start.
Hello, welcome to the Perfectly Placed podcast. And today we've got a very special guest in here today. So we've talked loads about moving to Spain as adults, about mortgages and things like that. So we thought today we'd bring something for the younger people or for parents to know what it's like actually living in Spain as a youngster. So today we've got Leia joining us.
Hello.
We're bringing the fun. We're bringing the fun to the podcast.
We're bringing the
today.
fun. Yeah, we are. Yeah. So we just want to ask you, because you were born here, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've lived here your entire life.
Yeah.
And how often do you go back to the UK?
I normally go every year. We go like 1 year to the Christmas and then another year we go in the summer.
Right.
Normally go once a year.
And do you feel like when you go back, do you feel like you're going home, or do you feel like Spain's your home?
Spain's definitely my home.
Yeah, that's
Spain's
interesting,
definitely
isn't it?
my home.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What do you think the best thing was about growing up in Spain?
Definitely the summer holiday.
Yeah.
Definitely the summer holidays. Just the beach, the pool. I haven't lived in Aberdeen, friends going out. The sun doesn't go down till 10 o'clock.
It's a long holiday.
Long holidays.
It's
long holidays at the pool the whole day.
It's funny how you say that's the best thing about living in Spain, and
Yeah.
I would say as a parent it was the worst. I used to be like, oh my God.
I remember my
it's
mum
so
one year
long.
put me to summer school because it was too much.
Yeah.
She put me to summer school 1 year.
So, what would a typical day have looked like for you in summer holidays?
Well,
Do like a couple of.
but when I'm young, when I was
versions.
really young,
Yeah.
or when I'm a teenager.
Do a couple. Do young and do a.
But when I was
teenage.
younger, it was waking up at God knows what hour, and going to the pool the whole day, and after going to the pool, being home, and then going out till like 2 o'clock in the morning on my own, playing games with my friends.
Right. That's
And-
as a teenager.
No, that is when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah.
On
when
the
I was younger.
organisation.
Organisation, we used to play. There
Yeah.
were so many people. We just play so many games and then come home to like so
Wow.
late.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Of all nationalities.
Yes, there were so many people. I remember we did like teams of like different nationalities as well.
Wow.
We did teams. I remember we got very cross. We lost, and then like teenagers waking up late, going to the pool, the beach, going out, have something to drink, probably go to a nice bar next to the sea, the beach, and just
Amazing.
go out, concerts, parties.
Amazing.
Amazing, very nice.
That's not too
The
bad,
best
is it?
summer, yeah, very
That's
good
a
summer.
good way. And what about the rest of the year?
The rest of the year, there's so many things to do around town.
Yeah.
There's so many things that I just haven't had a break this year. Like,
Right.
I remember my mum just always saying, "Hey, maybe this weekend stay home and stay chill." And it's like, no.
No.
There's so many things that I just go out, around the beach, around the paseo. There's so many activities.
Yeah.
Estepona just doing so many things now.
Yeah,
Which
it's an
is
amazing
all-
place to live,
Yeah,
isn't
no,
it?
it's
And
definitely.
what do you mean? Like you'll go out and there'll be like live concerts.
Yeah, like the
or
other
there'll be street markets.
the other
that kind of
night,
thing.
I went to town with my friend, just strolling around, and there's like a huge people dancing and stuff, just like that
Wow.
thing. And I saw actually one of my friends were dancing, so I stayed there for a while.
Right.
Yeah, it was just there's always things around town
Yeah.
where you just see unexpected, really.
Yeah, we came back on Saturday night and there was a massive concert going on in Plaza de Headdress.
Yes,
like a
yes.
proper
Yeah.
rock band.
It
or
was
something.
the Maldita Nerea, she was called.
Right.
Yeah, so huge concert, and I had fun to go. It was a white party.
Oh, really?
It was a white party. They
They were
organised
like,
it, yeah.
what?
Where's she
Yeah.
from then?
She's from Andalusia, I don't know, but
Okay.
she's
Is she famous?
a famous singer in Spain,
Yeah.
in Andalusia. Yeah, lots of
Really?
people, not older people know her.
Is she flamenco or something?
Yeah, she's like a Spanish singer, but older
Yeah.
people know her really.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
it was packed on
Yeah,
Saturday.
it was absolutely,
absolutely packed.
heaving, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
It was.
Absolutely
I remember I
heaving.
went past there because it was right next to where my friend was dancing, and then next to it there was that whole concert thing.
It's
It was
amazing.
huge, and there was so many people. My friends were.
Yeah.
there.
And so, have you been to concerts while you've been here?
Yeah, I've been to
Did you?
so many concerts. There's so many concerts here in Spain. Been here in Estepona has been like public concerts, and then gone to Malaga. I've gone to Barcelona. I've gone some festivals.
saw Coldplay,
concerts. I
didn't
saw
you?
Coldplay in Barcelona. Yeah, that's
Amazing.
amazing. My dad bought it for me, or my mum.
Yeah.
My dad and my mum. And I went with my dad and my uncle. to
There's
Barcelona
just
myself.
so many opportunities, isn't there?
There's
Like,
so
you just
m-
have to travel for a
there's
bit
so
if you want
many
to go and
things.
see the top artists.
Yeah, and especially here in Estepona and Andalusia, where you can just go to Malaga, you can go to Cádiz, you can go to Tarifa.
Yeah.
It's just you can get buses everywhere, trains.
Is it easy, the public transport here?
Yeah, it's very easy. I mean, I try to always get buses and stuff. And when I go to Malaga, or if you want to go stuff. You can just get trains, buses. When you go to the airport, buses are amazing there.
Yeah.
It's all very easy.
Yeah.
It's
No, it's very good,
easy.
isn't it? It's very good.
Yeah.
So how do you think your school life's been? That's $1 million question, isn't it? I feel like
Oh, my school
Break
life.
it into like primary and then secondary.
I mean,
for
primary, I loved
example.
it. Primary,
Yeah.
I had no problem with primary. It was amazing. Had all my friends. Obviously, I had English and Spanish friends.
Yeah.
I remember like the first couple years, as in my home, I was more English.
Yeah.
I spoke more English at home than Spanish.
Because you've got an English mum
I got an
and
English
a
mum
Spanish dad.
And Spanish and English dad, but we mostly spoke English. I mean,
Right.
my grandparents from Spain did teach me a lot of Spanish. I think my grandparents are the ones that teach me most Spanish.
Right.
But then once I got into primary school and started in, I was more English, definitely. And then I had my English friends there that also, there was a couple of things. But then I had lots of Spanish friends, and then the public Spanish school just showed me, and then so many habits of just Spanish things just get into you in primary school, and it's just so much fun.
So many
primary
what?
school.
So many?
Like habits, I don't know, habitos.
Oh, habit.
Habits. It's so I just translate
Habitos
it.
in
Yeah,
Spanish,
I translate it from English to Spanish. It happens to me
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, primary school is no problem. I had a great time. Honestly, there's so many school trips. The schools always organise so many things to do as well. There's always trips, like dances that they do and stuff. And then there was secondary school that obviously it's once you start being a teenager, so I think more difficult and a
Yeah.
change to everyone all around the year. But to be fair, it was not that bad. I mean, there's teachers like that, and then I had a good experience with my friends because there was so many people that I met
Yeah.
from so many different places.
Yeah.
And would you say your Spanish improved when you went to secondary school?
Yeah, so much.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously they in secondary it's not like in primary there's more like an option. They help you out more with it,
Yeah, they're gentler.
and they're much gentler. And then secondary they don't, and then you just learn it, and then the vocabulary is more advanced
Right.
and everything. So
And
Yeah.
would you say overall your experience was positive? I mean, obviously there were good and bad teachers.
I
in
had some
every
amazing
school.
teachers,
Right.
which I still have actually been in contact with them.
Really?
And yeah.
What, like on social media?
Yeah, I follow them on Instagram. They reply to my stories and
Oh,
everything.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm also I talk so much, don't I? So I'm always talking to the teachers. And then there's always bad teachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
get that
think-
everywhere.
You
though.
don't think there was any sort of stigma there at all by being English
No.
speaking?
No,
You know,
no,
I
no.
mean, I know you're
It's
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah,
anyway,
no, but No, because when I've been in class, there's been so many people that have come from England, from Sweden,
yeah.
from lots of places, and I remember always being with them and making
Yeah.
them feel.
And they never had any problems.
No, I mean I've still got friends that right now they don't have like Spanish 100%, and they're from
Yeah.
other places, and they have gone right.
And does
in.
the school support them then?
Yeah, the school does the most they can. In primary, I think they support them more, obviously,
Right.
but that's because they're more kids. But then in secondary, they still help you a lot more. And then the teachers, they have orientación, which they do help you a lot.
Orientacion's like a sort of in-house
Teacher
counselling
counsellor thing.
Yeah.
But really, they just help you a lot. And then obviously, if they know that you go into class where there's English people, they'll obviously try and put you, when you go into class, and they say, right, I'm going to put you with people that speak maybe language or something, so they can help you out.
Right.
I mean, when I've had people that come from other places, like lots of Russians came to things, and they've made so many friends. I had a few Russian friends as well.
Yeah.
And
So-
what about bullying? The whole question. I mean, I think we've had a conversation about this before, like in groups where you say it doesn't really happen, but there's sort of like there's there's mean
There's
kids
mean people,
everywhere.
there's mean kids everywhere, obviously. But bullying, I think it doesn't. There's not so much anymore. I think there was a bit more when I started.
Right.
But now they do have it very controlled.
What,
the
the
school,
schools have put policies in
the school have
place?
put so many policies. Like I remember one of the people that I knew had like suffered like bullying, to say it, and what they did is they changed some different classes, and there's so many like recreos, playgrounds. So then they had different playgrounds. They couldn't go to different playgrounds. They didn't cross each other, so nothing happened.
Right.
They do have it very controlled now.
I think from my experience, actually, I think bullying is much better handled in public schools than it is in the international schools.
Yeah, I think private schools.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good fan of private schools. I think public,
No.
they do handle it much better.
Yeah, I think
They
you're
do handle
absolutely
everything
right.
much
Well,
Actually,
they have to have
Yeah.
rules and regulations in place because it's a public school. And
Exactly.
They're more accountable. And
Yeah.
private schools are less accountable, aren't they?
Yeah,
Obviously,
absolutely. Well,
yeah.
they're not accountable
No.
in lots of cases, are they?
Yeah.
Different ones, obviously, but some of them are just.
And I think you
absolutely
learn
not
much more
accountable.
Spanish as well if you go to public schools.
Absolutely.
You learn so much more Spanish.
Yeah.
Because in
yeah.
private schools, obviously, you learn more English or whatever.
Yeah.
But in public schools you learn so much more
Yeah,
Spanish.
you're sort of
Yeah.
thrown in at the deep end.
Yeah,
aren't
and
you, really?
the
Yeah.
teachers are more Spanish, and in private schools they're more
Yeah.
formal
Yeah.
and stuff. In public schools, you will just
No,
learn.
absolutely. So if you knew of a teenager that was joining or sort of 9, 10 onwards, what advice would you give them for coming into Spanish schools before they arrived?
To practice Spanish.
Practice Spanish.
Practice Spanish is very important, and have some basic of Spanish, because obviously the Spanish people will help you, but you need to know a little bit basic to
Yeah.
get in,
Yeah.
to understand and stuff. Yeah, definitely learn a bit of Spanish.
So
Yeah.
would that be your major
Yeah,
thing, the
definitely,
language?
definitely. They take learning your language very
Yeah.
very serious. I think.
Yeah.
And I sort of remember like successes that I've really seen late is like people that come on and they learn a bit of the language, but also their activities are all in Spanish. They don't go to like an English gymnastics class because it's so tempting, isn't it, when you first come here to
just to go to
English speaking things.
It's much more comfortable. I know people, or not that my friends, but I know people that have come here and they've just gone to a private school,
Yeah.
everything private, and at the end of the day, they live here for God knows how many years now, and they don't learn any Spanish.
No, exactly. And then
And
it's
they're
not their home, is it?
They're not
No.
integrated into the community.
No, they're
are
not.
They, at all?
No, I mean they integrate with people from their own language, so it's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
you're not living the Spanish life.
Experience, you know,
No.
Spanish
No,
experience.
not at all.
So you almost have to sort of feel the pain and then you get the
Yeah.
sort of benefit from it later
Mm.
on.
And it's interesting because I know from the experience of my children that what's happened now as they've got older, because they have been in Spanish school and part of the Spanish community, now when they're looking for work and
Yeah.
jobs, because they've got links, they've got more opportunities.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
They're
they'll
part of the
know-
community, aren't
yeah,
they?
they're part of the community
Yeah.
and it really helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So if you had to leave Spain for any reason.
Oh, well, I've said it so many times. I'll never leave. I mean, I've noticed it more from like these years.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember a couple of years ago I went to England for Christmas, and I used to love going to England for Christmas when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I used to love it so much. But then I remember I went this year, no, like a couple of years ago, and I just was there like a week and a few days, and I was just sick of it. I needed to come home. I
Really?
needed to come
What
home
was
Because it was cold.
It was just.
Dark.
It was dark, it was cold, plus I don't have any friends there either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have many people, I was just there, especially my brother didn't go that year either.
Yeah.
So it's just me, my sister, my mum, my dad, and my grandparents.
Yeah.
So obviously, yeah, it was fun, but
Yeah.
I was just dying to come home, because I got so many plans here to do in Spain, to do
Yeah.
things in Spain, go out,
Yeah.
do this, do that.
Yeah.
Definitely, I
But
don't
do
want
you
to leave
notice
Spain.
a
I wouldn't.
difference between the English people and the Spanish people? Do you find them like culturally different?
I mean, yeah, because remember, I've got a neighbour that comes every summer from England, and she stays here for a couple, like 3 weeks, a month, and then she always hangs out with me and my friends, so I always tell her to come. And there's obviously different in like styles. I think there's more difference,
Yeah.
and but really, there's not that much difference because it's more all social. Everything now is connected to social media, so
Yeah.
everyone just gets like the same jokes. Everything is obviously more different, but it's not that different to be fair.
No.
Well, is the Spanish humour different to the English humour? Do you notice?
I mean, yeah. I mean, just like there's obviously different Spanish humour to English humour. I prefer Spanish humour. much
Do you?
better.
Do you?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
Why?
Because with my friends, I just joke around in Spanish, do things in
Do you
Spanish.
think it's because you've grown up here though, so your
Yeah,
humour
obviously-
is more Spanish orientated?
Yeah, and obviously I know lots of Spanish jokes and
Jokes.
humour. But obviously, I also there's like the different all the typical humours in England, like or just worldwide. Everyone knows it here in Spain.
Yeah.
There's some that need to get off.
Hey, who are you supporting in the World Cup? England or Spain?
Oh, everyone's asking me that. Everyone's asking me, who am I supporting? England, Spain, England, Spain. I think I'm more with Spain this year. Yeah, I'm more with
Yeah,
Spain.
I agree with you.
I'm more with
Definitely.
Spain. I mean,
sorry, any friends in the UK
No.
that are listening.
I'm
but-
happy if England wins. I'm definitely very happy if England wins.
Yeah.
But I am with Spain.
Spain, England.
Yeah,
Spain versus England. You support Spain.
yeah. I remember.
Would you Spain versus England? Who would you go for?
Remember those last year, a couple of years ago, it was
Yeah.
the Euro final or something like that. And it was
Yeah.
Spanish against England. I went with Spain,
Yeah.
and my sister went with England,
Right.
and I went out with my friends, and I was supporting Spain.
Right.
And I had my cousin that's also Spanish and English. She was also supporting Spain.
Right.
And then my sister stayed home with my parents supporting England.
Oh yeah, definitely Spain then, because you
Yeah.
want to go out. Because actually,
And
when they
Spa-
have a big football match here, it's
in
just
Spain,
incredible.
honestly,
isn't it?
here matches they take
Yeah.
it super seriously. I mean, obviously everywhere, but they take it like so tense.
Yeah.
So tense.
No, but the atmosphere when they win is just
no. I remember the
mental.
Euro when they won. Everyone was the
Yeah.
beat with the car.
Yeah.
Whole Estepona was full of people screaming,
yeah.
dancing.
And
So
didn't you
amazing.
say one year when they won another tournament, you something about they all jumped in the pool or something where you lived? When I can't remember, it was one tournament and everyone jumped in the.
I know in
the swimming pool.
Saboneus they all jump in the fountain in Saboneus.
Right. Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's really funny. And actually, what happened when they won the World Cup a few years ago is that everyone went out and there was like beer bottles everywhere and it was like a massive party. And then literally an hour later, it was like nothing had happened.
I know.
Because they just came and cleaned it all up. We're
I
like,
know.
my God.
I know you wake
really
up in the
know.
morning and it's
Yeah.
like it's just all reverted
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
to
that's
peace,
totally
quiet,
true.
and cleanliness
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know. I
yeah.
always find that amazing.
Yeah.
It's like after the Christmas parade.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have the street cleaners going after the parade,
Yeah.
cleaning it up.
So it's spotless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't
Yeah.
it? Right, so we're nearly at the end. So let's ask you some quick questions. What's your favourite Spanish food?
So in Spanish food, croquetas.
Croquetas.
My
yeah.
abuela croquetas are amazing.
My kids are like croquetas. I've never really got croquetas, have you?
No,
Susan? No.
Croquetas, paella, chinguitos. Oh, I love chinguitos.
Right,
I love them.
okay.
But croquetas, yeah, definitely.
So
mine.
chiringuitos are like beach bars,
Not
basically.
beach restaurants where they do like all the fish food.
Yeah.
They do
the
it right
fish.
there. You
Yeah.
see them do it. Like you see the sardines up there
Yeah, on
doing
the
them.
boats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see
they're
them do
quite
it.
amazing,
I love
aren't
it.
they?
Yeah.
Although I don't like
Yeah.
sardines, actually.
I love
Put that in there,
sardines.
but what's your favourite place in Spain?
My favorite place.
Yeah.
Probably.
You can say Estepona if
You
it's
can
Estepona.
say
It's not
Estepona.
a trick question.
Yeah, Malaga,
Yeah.
Estepona.
Yeah,
definitely. Malaga, but Malaga, Marbella,
The whole
Estepona, Puerto
coast,
Banús,
yeah.
everything, the whole coast.
Yeah.
What's
Also,
the
so-
one Spanish word that everyone should know?
Spanish word. Slang or like normal word? Because I would say. I don't know actually.
I always thought it should be ayuda for help. Everyone should just know that word for
I
help.
knew that. Yeah.
So just in case,
Yeah.
in case.
I think
People
Valley.
should know.
Or Valley is always confusing.
Or
for me.
perdona or
Oh,
perdona esto. Just like so, you know, perdona when you're asking someone. I think that's always.
Yeah.
I always got confused with Valley because it's spelt with a B but said with a V.
No, it's
isn't
not.
it?
It's spelled with a V.
It's spelt with a V.
It's spelt
but
with a V.
but said with a V because you say Valley.
Ballet.
You say
ballet,
you say
yeah.
vale.
Right, but it's
Ballet.
spelt with
A
That
V.
means
A
sort of
V.
like okay,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
in case.
that's a
Ballet.
confusing
Yeah.
word.
I don't think that's.
Ballet.
I think that's the easiest word you could say.
Ballet. Beach or mountains?
Beach, definitely. I don't like
I
mountains.
knew that.
Don't want to go hiking.
What would you miss most if you left Spain tomorrow?
The beach.
The
Having
beach.
seen the sea. My friend lives in Madrid now. Now she's studying there, and she says that she didn't even used to go to the beach a lot, but just seeing the beach, seeing the sea, seeing the paseo.
Yeah, it's
seeing
really
it.
special, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's amazing, just
no, it's
seeing
really
it.
special. And
It's
three
really-
words that describe your life in Spain. Apart from fun.
Yeah, fun, fun, magical.
Oh,
Magical.
no.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's
and-
really nice.
And I don't know actually.
About freedom.
Oh yeah, so many freedom. Yeah, freedom.
Yeah,
That's a good word.
freedom.
Freedom's a good word.
Yeah.
Freedom, fun, and magical. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's what young people do.
Because of the
now.
safety.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's super safe.
No,
yes,
absolutely. Absolutely. And just
Do
the
you
general
feel
culture.
safe? Do you? And
Oh, definitely. I've never
Yeah.
had any problems. I mean, I've been walking around. If I have to go home or something, and I have to walk 10 minutes, 20 minutes by myself around the street, absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
Yeah, it's very safe, isn't it? We're very lucky.
Yeah.
Right,
so
that-
would you recommend someone to move to Estepona then?
Oh, definitely. Estopona's the best place to move because it's just not like Marbella. I like Marbella, but Marbella or Puerto Banús is just too much. And I think Estopona's just perfect.
It's a good balance.
It's a good balance. It's not too big, but there's lots of things to do as well.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's perfect. I love Estepona.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
perfect.
thank you.
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
guys.
And if
Enjoy
we've
your
got-
summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start
Are you
summer.
having
God.
broken up
I
yet?
start summer tomorrow.
Oh, amazing.
Start summer tomorrow.
That's
So-
why she's smiling.
I mean, I've already
She's-
started summer for a long time ago. Summer starts very early here, but
So, and if anyone has any questions, can we put them to you?
yeah, definitely.
Brilliant.
Definitely.
Okay, so if you've got any questions, if you're coming over with teenagers, let us know,
Yeah.
and Leia can answer those questions for you. And watch out for our next episode.
Bye
All
bye.
right. And if you can share and follow, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, and see you soon.
Bye.
Perfectly placed, right where you